So what is up guys, welcome to HET Tech and Motivation YouTube channel. I have rounded up the latest leaks and rumors about the iPhone SE2's release date, price, tech specifications, design and new features. If you're hoping for a new small iPhone, an iPhone XE or iPhone XE or the 2019 version of the iPhone SE. So guys, is iPhone SE2 really happening this year and everything you need to know based on the current rumors and leaks. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. The iPhone SE was discontinued in September 2018, leaving fans of small and affordable handset in despair. The cheapest of the Apple's recent handset is the iPhone XR, which starts at $749, which makes no sense for a budget end model, and nothing since September 2017 has been smaller than 5.8 inches. But there is at last some hope that an iPhone SE2 will be launched in the fairly near future. Reading the article from Macworld, it is very clear that he says that he analyzed the clue pointing to the iPhone SE2's release date, tech specs, design, and will Apple really come with an iPhone XR mini or XE? New features and price, including the latest leaked photos, and things currently look fairly positive. An April 2019 report suggests that a new iPhone with a smaller screen could be coming in 2019, although a Barclays analyst predicts that we will have to wait until 2020. Now let me tell you something about that why Apple needs a new iPhone SE. iPhone sales have been a little less stellar in the recent quarters that we have gotten used to. Could the iPhone SE2 be just that Apple needs to claw its way back? Tim Cook suggested that China was key to Apple's reduction in estimates for Apple's Q1 2019, blaming the trade war with China and the Trump administration, but also referring to the economic downturn in China, where there is a huge, pretty much untapped market of consumers that Apple wants to target. It seems iPhone aren't meeting the demand for an unaffordable handset in a country where there are so many cheaper phones on offer from Far Eastern owned manufacturers. Since Cook spoke, sales of China's Huawei devices have already been banned in USA, which could lead in backlash in China. Assuming that China doesn't ban Apple in relation, what China seems to want is a low-priced Apple handset that could appeal to fashion-conscious consumers who don't want to have to settle for a phone that's more than 2 years old. It's possible that Apple sees the iPhone XR as fulfilling in their criteria of $749. It's cheaper than the XS, but it is still costly and almost twice than the iPhone SE cost at launch. Interestingly, during the first few months of 2019, Apple started selling off some stock of SEs at their stock units. Stock trends to clearly quickly suggesting that they're in both demand for an iPhone. It is in 4-inch model, and the people are desperate for a low-cost iPhone, with the SE selling for $299 on these sales days, having established the level of demand and have built up hope in people's mind that a new iPhone will definitely come. In addition, Apple has launched a new iPad mini and revived the iPad Air, two tablets that had seemed doomed. The MacBook Air and Mac Mini were also revived in 2018, and the iPod Touch was updated in May 2019. Apple is finally reacting to the demands of consumers who want these entry-level mass-market devices. Hopefully the iPhone SE will be the next. So guys, now let's talk about the iPhone SE2's predicted release date. We can now see that the original rumors of a budget version of the iPhone X proposed for a launch in 2018 were almost certainly pointing to the 10R. But as we explained above, the iPhone 10R is no replacement for the iPhone SE, since it's neither as a small nor it's very affordable. So when we'll actually get a new iPhone SE? Opinions are divided on these. For one thing, it's possible that we will never get an iPhone SE replacement that's a small 4-inch screen rather than cramped for today's taste. Breathless analyst Brandon Skurt has published a note suggesting that Apple could launch a new iPhone SE model in 2020. This is according to a few suppliers who have mentioned a potential iPhone SE2 with iPhone 8 intervals. More is given in the Mac Rumors website. So guys, if you want to see more information, you can go on macworld.co.uk because I have gathered most of the information from there. Now let me talk something interesting. The famous Digitime report in April 2019 suggests that a new 5.42-inch iPhone, which is at least small by Apple's current standards, may launch in 2020. Digitime's Taiwanese supply chain sources claim that in 2020, 3 new iPhone handsets will launch with screen measuring 5.42 inch, 6.06 inch and 6.67 inch. The current models measure 5.8 inches, 6.1 inches and 6.5 inches. Let me now talk a little bit about the iPhone XE's or iPhone SE2's price and availability regarding the sources and everything. Until September 2018, the iPhone SE, the original model, was available in 32GB and 128GB versions. In the UK, the 32GB model cost €379 and 128GB was €479. For comparison, in US, the iPhone SE cost $399 for the 32GB version and $449 for the 129GB version. It would be reasonable to expect that iPhone SE2 to be similar priced when and if it is launched. If the iPhone SE2 is launched, it may not launch where you live. Some reports in 2018 suggest that a new iPhone SE handset might launch but not be available anywhere. According to the Economic Daily, a Chinese language site, Apple is working on a low-end iPhone codenamed Hanzhou. The low-end iPhone price model will apparently be launched in an attempt to be redesigned in the market in China and India. Another report claims that the iPhone SE2 will launch in India prior to launching in other territories. This sounds dubious to US, although it might fit the Apple's plan to offer a cheaper handset to certain territories. Normally, Apple doesn't do this by offering an older version of an iPhone to a certain country, but it will be great if Indians, or you can say a country where the iPhone's price is higher, will get this iPhone SE2. It will be a great change for the people living there, and it will suit the budget to buy a new smartphone, or in this case the iPhone. So guys, I think this was a pretty big video completely dedicated to the topic, will iPhone SE2 be launched in 2019 and everything you need to know regarding the iPhone SE2 which has leaked till today. So guys, hope so you have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and leave a comment how was the video and on which topic you want to see the next video. So guys, I'm making like the short videos, but I think today's iPhone SE2 video was a brief video. I think you have learned a lot about the iPhone XE, iPhone SE2 or whatever it might be called as, but I think it's going to be happening soon. So guys, don't forget to share this video also. Stay tuned for more videos and I will catch you in the next one.